Good morning, everybody. MG here, MGCovers, coming to you live July the 24th, our second day of Major League Baseball. We had a premiere last night, which was exciting to see some baseball, albeit with no fans, but still, it was good to see the action. Yankees, as expected, won that one against Scherzer, and Dodgers had a big inning to win that. I think they scored 5 innings, in the fifth, sixth inning, something like that. So they went on to win. Both teams won by 2. If you follow me long enough, you know one of the big facts about Major League Baseball as it relates to run line. Teams, when they win 70% of the time by at least 2 runs. So you can always factor that into your handicapping, especially if you're playing a good hitting team. Dodgers are a very good hitting team. Yankees are an excellent hitting team, and many predict are the odds-on favorite to win the World Series. So let's look at some the games today. I'm just going to go through briefly through all the games, and then we're going to focus on the game that I'm actually going to play today. I've already played it, and we'll send it out as our official free play. So have the action starting out with my Atlanta Braves today at 4 o'clock. Jake DeGrom, they have their ace on the mound for the Mets. I really like this matchup for my Braves. The reason, here's what you're going to see. This is a truism in Major League Baseball as it relates to lines. If a team has their ace on the mound, they will be overvalued because the public responds to that greater than anything else. And like I've told you before, starting pitchers very overrated now because hitting is so much better and bullpens really do suck. So you have Jake DeGrom on the mound for the Mets. Braves are plus 125. A lot of value there on the Atlanta side. Not going to personally play it, but if I was, that's the direction I would go in. Detroit, Cincinnati. Cincinnati is obviously the favorite with Sonny Gray there. Not much to do there. Possibly a run line play with Cincinnati. Toronto, Tampa Bay. Toronto plus 130 with their ace on the mound. I really like Toronto in this play. Toronto has gotten some sharp money at plus 130. Miami, Philadelphia. Philadelphia obviously the favorite there. Miami strong dogs at plus 170. Not much to do there. Of course, the game we're gonna have a free play from. We'll skip it for now. Milwaukee, Chicago, pretty even there as far as money. Baltimore, Boston. Baltimore's going to struggle again this year, I do believe. Boston, huge favorites at minus 220. Colorado, Texas, that's pretty even there. Colorado at plus 100. Texas minus 120. Minnesota, Chicago White Sox. I've told you guys this before. I believe the White Sox are going to be a really good team this year. Obviously, Minnesota has their ace today, so that game's pretty much even. And anytime you hear me say a 50-50 game, that means there's really not it's a toss-up game. It's hard to predict. So if you have a 50-50 game, you better have a ton of value on the side that you're playing. St. Louis, Pittsburgh, there. St. Louis heavy favorites, minus 185. Of course, Verlander on the mound for Houston against Seattle. They are huge favorites, minus 294. Arizona, San Diego, getting a lot of action on the Arizona side. Arizona is at plus 115. Pretty good play. And, of course, the Dodgers, that line similar to like it was last night. Minus 250. San Francisco plus 215. Oakland and LA Angels. Oakland minus 145. That would be a potential play for me. Oakland, pretty good hitting team. Pretty good pitching staff. To play that one potentially on the run line. So, with that being said, let's get to the actual matchup that I have. And if you're watching this video, just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, greatly appreciate it if you do. If you want to follow me on all the social media outlets, I am MGCovers. Covers spelled with a G. Cover spelled with a Z. What am I talking about? All right, so let's look at the matchup. Kansas City, Cleveland. Our free play is going to come from this. The line is right now Cleveland heavy favorites, minus 220. It was actually opened up a little bit lower than that, somewhere around minus 210, 220. Kansas City is the underdog at plus 185. The total has actually gone up as well. It's right now it's at 9 over. It's even money. Under is minus 120. Run line Cleveland minus 1.5, minus 115. Couple matchups, and again, we don't have any statistical data when we're handicapping these games early in the season, right? Have to get that coffee in. So we have to take what we can situationally and factor that in. So let's look at starting pitching. You have Duffy for KC. He was 7-6 last year, 4.34 ERA. He only averages about 5 innings. And the reason that's going to help Cleveland in this situation as far as bats go, Kansas City has, I think, a total of 9 players that have tested positive for coronavirus. So obviously they're not going to play. And I think 3 of those are from the bullpen. So not a lot of depth in the bullpen. Kansas City's already a team that doesn't have a good bullpen to start with. So if you have a starting pitcher only going to pitch 5 innings on his average, it could be less. That gives Cleveland a chance at 4 innings against their bullpen. Beavers on the mound for Cleveland, 3.28 ERA last year. He was 15-8, and he's had a lot of success against KC. He's 3-0 and with a 5 ERA, so he's given up some runs, but still won there. Interesting point to look at situationally. KC in their 3 spring training games, these were the summer camp games that were recent. They lost 6-3, 6-3, 15-6. So they're going to give up a lot of runs, and three runs now is going to be the norm for a low-scoring game. So any team that scores 2 or 3 runs, that's generally considered low. And so they lost all 3 of those games on the run line. Another thing to point out, Cleveland 15th last year in OPS. If you don't know what OPS is, that's on base percentage plus slugging. KC was 27th in OPS. They struggle with the bat, struggle with hitting. So our official play is going to be Cleveland on the run line, -1.5. I actually played it. It was a -110. Looks like that line is bumped up a little bit to -115. Still would play it at -115. So this particular play is really a play against Kansas City, more so than it is a play for Cleveland. So official play, Cleveland -1.5. Good luck. This is our first official play. Hopefully we can come out a winner, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody has a fun weekend. Peace.